Manifestation of marvels in the plain of Karbala. Allah Almighty blessed the exalted Imam, Sayyiduna Imam Hussain radiyallahu anhu, with countless saintly miracles which were manifested in the plain of Karbala as well. At one point in the plain of Karbala, whilst the exalted Imam radiyallahu anhu was delivering a sermon amongst the Muslims, the foul-mouthed Yazidi, Malik bin Urwa, looked at the fire lit in the trench to protect the tents and said, "O Hussein, have you lit this fire before the fire of hell?" Ma'azallah. Sayyiduna Imam Hussain radiyallahu anhu replied to that ill-fated person saying,
"Kadhabta, ya aduwallah."
"O enemy of Almighty Lord, you are a liar. Do you think that I will enter hell whilst you enter paradise?" From the ranks of the Muslims, Sayyiduna Muslim bin Awsaja radiyallahu anhu found these words of Malik bin Urwa highly objectionable. He requested permission from the exalted Imam to shoot an arrow at the mouth of this foul-mouthed person, upon which he silenced him by saying, "The initiation of war will not be made from my side." Viewers, reflect upon this. Such a major level of insolence, or say, Ma'azallah. Such an immense act of disrespect was committed, yet he did not want the initiative to be taken from his side, or for the war to be started by him. Saying this, the exalted Imam then spread his hands in the court of Allah Almighty and submitted, "My Lord, before the punishment of the hellfire, afflict him with a fiery punishment in this world itself." The exalted Imam had only just said this when the foot of the horse of that ill-fated person went into a hole, due to which he fell from the horse and his foot became entangled in the stirrup. The horse then ran off with him and going forward threw him into the trench of fire. Ma'azallah. He was talking about fire regarding Sayyiduna Imam Hussain radiyallahu anhu, but the effect of his supplication was such that he immediately went into the fire and was burnt. Upon this, Sayyiduna Imam Hussain radiyallahu anhu offered a prostration of gratitude and praising Allah Almighty, supplicated in a loud voice so that both armies could hear, "O Allah, we are the family and progeny of your beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, so treat them justly as they oppress us." Meanwhile, from the ranks of the enemy, a person named Ibn Ash'as said, "What association do you have with the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam?" Due to this disrespect of his, the exalted Imam felt immense pain. Then he submitted in the court of Allah Almighty, "O Allah, Ibn Ash'as has questioned my lineage, and he does not accept me as the son of your beloved sallallahu alaihi wasallam. O Allah, seize this foul-mouthed person in immediate punishment." Following this supplication, this disrespectful person felt the need to relieve himself. He dismounted his horse and ran to one side to find a place to relieve himself. As he removed his clothing, a black scorpion stung his private parts. In this very state, he fell onto the impurity-laden ground and lost his life. Viewers, from these events it becomes apparent how highly elevated in status and rank the family and descendants of the Holy Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam are in the court of Allah Almighty. It took only a moment for the supplication to be made, and the enemies of the family of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam were put to death within a few moments. May Allah Almighty grant us too the passion to respect and revere the family of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and to sacrifice our everything for the sake of the religion of Islam, just like them. How wonderful is the family of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Even in this day and age, if noble Sayyids are near you, respect them and take their blessings. Why? Because Ala Hazrat Rahimahullah writes,
तेरी नस्ले पाक में है बच्चा बच्चा नूर का, तू है ऐने नूर, तेरा सब घराना नूर का।